Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Blank Check here. We are back with MLP Season 8. Working my way up, we are at episode 18, Yakity-Sax. I believe this was the first episode of the back half of Season 8 that was officially released back in July. It actually gave me some trouble a couple weeks back when I was looking up what episode 14 was. But that's all settled. I am almost kinda caught up with the US releases, but this one's standing in my way. Yakity-Sax was the theme song of the Benny Hill Show, an instrumental that's very familiar, probably to most of you, especially considering it was used in the third episode of this series. The original song is spelled just slightly differently, replace the I with an E, and with a title like this, I don't know if it's going to be referencing that show itself, or music, or the Yaks in general, which is a pun that's long been coming. Based on the thumbnails and images I've seen, just a few, I think this is a Pinkie Pie episode. I've not explicitly seen any Yaks, but she is the friendship ambassador to their people, so still a chance. Anyway, people have been asking me to do this one for at least 2 months, so let's just get it done. Alright, bird. Angel bunny! Ooh, nice lighting effects. Good screen glare there, Mr. Abrams. I like eating flowers. And vines. They're good for digestion. Bunny, don't eat flowers.
Huh?
They're mine. Stop stealing my food.
Some poor creature's in trouble. We have to help it.
Alright.
Oh, listen to that suffering. It must be in horrible agony.
This, doesn't sound like suffering. That might be suffering in a different context.
Oh, it sounds like a herd of injured chimerae.
Chimerae? I've never heard anyone speak the plural of chimera out loud.
Its heads and kennel coffin is third. Or maybe it's... Pinkie Pie?
Oh no.
That's me! And a 1, and a 2, and I know what to do.
This is the worst timeline.
At least no animal is suffering, right, Angel?
I'm pretty sure every animal in a 5 square mile radius is suffering.
Well, until now.
This is the dark future we've all been waiting for. When every pony in Equestria goes deaf. They won't even hear Chrysalis coming this time. Alright, so Pinkie Pie has instrument. She sounded pretty good back in Swarm of the Century with her sousaphone and all that get up. She corralled all the wild beasts. She could do the same with this, whatever this is. Lyra, you know how to instrument. You should teach her. It reminds me of home. I like how violent the pipes are.
It's called a uvitophone. It's from Yakity-Sax, where it's actually quite popular.
There it is.
Supposed to sound like that?
I wonder if you could get a yak to teach her how to play.
It's known to produce a fairly complicated, melodically rich and harmonious tone.
Where's Yona at? Oh, oh no. Pinkie Pie, you're a danger. Someone call EPA.
Are you sure we're talking about the same thing?
Maybe he's just out of tune.
With only a few days of practice! Can you believe it?
And no one's gonna talk sense
Yes.
into her.
Yes, I can.
I can honestly say I've never heard anything like it in my life.
Well, if you enjoy listening to my playing half as much as I enjoyed playing my playing, then I should totally play more! That way we'll be even!
They don't want to make her feel bad.
Sorry, Pinkie.
And then it'll all come to a burst later.
There's a chance I may have missed a note or two here or there, but I just love playing so much! You complete me. Well,
This is my one dream in life.
so much fun with your new hobby.
And if anyone told me I was doing it poorly, I just die.
Learning a new skill, and you're just waiting for me to finish talking so you can start playing again, aren't you?
I'm sure someone shopped
But if you're done,
something into that scene
Anna too, and I know what to do.
and gift it in a very family-friendly way, of course.
Oh, it's okay. She's gone.
Any ponyets think that sounded like an apple core cut up in a pulp grinder?
Absolutely. But absolutely.
That's fun.
So maybe she's
Absolutely.
She's our friend, and we should be supportive.
She just started.
We should be.
She's bound to get better. Right?
But what if we aren't?
To be supportive of her practicing, so the getting better part happens as fast as possible.
What if we try to actually destroy it without her noticing? No one. Jeez, the needle just goes straight into her hoof. Pinkie somehow in every one of their homes at once. Wow, that giraffe's got it good. Oh no, it's the wild Yakity-Sax players. Stalking the streets. It's a very sensitive giraffe. I appreciate it. Lyrebond spotted. Sorry, my mind was occupied by something more important. Pinkie, you're not allowed to play within 300 meters of an airfield. It's a matter of national security. The apples explode. Oh my god, they do. You know, they could hire her to make some pretty quick and easy applesauce. I think there's a business venture. Now that one's just her ignoring the consequences of her actions.
You're absolutely right, Spike. Sometimes it is nice to get out of the library and be in the sun.
She's just like Rainbow Dash's parents right now.
Take the library with you.
Someone grow a backbone.
Yeah. We need to do something about Pinkie Pie's playing.
Like
Oh.
now. Is it really that bad?
It took her so long to calm the animals.
Answer your question. A trophy? For second place.
Oh no.
Place! All because of Pinkie's playing! And I want
You can't handle the stress?
my new fall line, but not like this!
Wouldn't your competition also hear her playing?
To her fruit blasting melodies, I got an orchard full of nothing but applesauce.
Oh my god.
It ain't even saucing season.
Fluttershy is so cute.
Her playing did to poor Fluttershy.
Also, Saucin' Season is an episode I look forward to seeing.
Very tired. It practically took me all night to get the nursery back to sleep.
Oh.
I know we said we should all be supportive, but Pinkie's been playing for moons now, and she's not getting any better.
Just let her take a nap.
If anything, she's gotten worse. Okay, maybe we can just pretend she's really good, and then I'll find a spell that will...
Oh, no,
Just leave her in the middle of the street.
Going through that again.
AJ.
Remember how well it worked out when you weren't honest with Celestia about her acting ability?
Yeah, look at that.
You're right.
In-season callback. Nice.
Pinkie Pie, she's not very good at the Yakity-phone.
Yo, Pinkie. Your Yo-Vita's yo-terrible. Derpy's running too.
Well, there's no...
Her eyes don't work, but her ears sure do. Oh, and she has like a commemorative yak helmet.
Weird. I could have sworn this place was packed a second ago.
Is that the same one she was given at the end of the,
Were you all with the tune?
that one yak episode?
Request.
Actually, we do have a request, and yeah, it involves your Yakity-phone.
Probably.
You mean the thing I love more than anything else in Equestria? My sun, my moon, my stars, my everything?
Celestia and Luna are behind her like, excuse me?
All right, in all honesty,
AJ? No, this is...
Rarity has something to say.
Pinkie, please, listen to Rainbow Dash.
Oh, she didn't lie. Kinda.
Fine. So, Pinkie, remember when
Yeah,
you were
Rainbow.
shocked to discover Princess Celestia wasn't so good at acting? Yeah, she was awful. That's kind of a random thing to bring up. I thought you wanted to talk about my Yakity-phone playing.
Come on.
Well, it's,
Look, if you keep referencing it,
you need to know the...
it doesn't actually make it less redundant.
We all support you, but we're afraid you're just not good at the ovidophone. And none of us want you to waste your time on something you can't do well.
That's a odd way to put it, but okay.
Why didn't you just say so? We were all really nervous to tell you. Why? It's just a silly instrument. Well, lunch break's over. Gotta get back to the bakery.
I mean, she's obviously
Turnovers aren't gonna apple themselves.
in denial. Absolutely, you were correct.
Wow, she took that so much better than I thought.
You just hear a loud sob and an ocean of tears coming from the bakery. The ovidophone makes its way back.
No Mario Vitaphone playing for me. And a 1 and a 2, and I don't know what to do.
Oh. Oh. That's a really nice blanket. Little Pinkie Pie snuggie.
Another beautiful day in Ponyville.
Ooh.
Twilight, when was the last time you saw Pinkie Pie?
Since we told her to stop playing the ovidophone.
Who am I, her keeper?
With how well she took it.
I don't think she took it as well as you think she took it.
I'm so observant as a friend and princess.
To ya? Is it morning?
Top of the morning to you, laddies.
That's
I'm
not good.
Daisy.
There you are. We've been looking all over for you.
It turns out, Pinkie may not have taken our critique of her ovidophone playing in the spirit with which it was intended.
I saw.
I don't know what you're talking about. She looks fine to me. Oh
There's
no.
gotta be something we can do.
She got the ugly.
We just have to figure out what.
I don't get it. So she's no good at playing the ovidophone. What's the big deal? There's so many other things she's really good at doing.
Yeah.
She wanted to be
Being able to play the ovidophone is nothing compared to all the things she can do well.
good friends with the Yaks.
Exactly what we'll show her.
She wanted to show
I
them
bet if we
how
get
much
her to
she
do the
tried
stuff
to
she likes and is good at doing, she'll cheer right back up. and
absorb
forget all
herself
about
into
the
their
ovidophone.
culture.
Wait, that's a great idea.
All right, time to make Pinkie Pie happy. No!
Let's get started. Apparently, there's not a moment to lose.
No, the balloon pony. He just can't catch a break. Ooh, double chocolate. Tea party with the animals. That's effective. I've seen you use that technique before in the Indian place. It's a good way to eat. Oh my god, it's the fry pony. I want to see that kid more. AJ, your face is as pretty as Rarity's boots. Alright, epic cupcake time. Good enough to eat. Oh god. Oh, she's even worse now. It's like triple discorded. Look, can't get enough of them baked bads. That's a good way to cover up depression, Rarity. You know what you're doing, Lyrebon.
So, I'm guessing no pony had any success?
I'm easily distracted by them.
Party cannon idea was a real dud.
Don't blame yourself. None of us did any better.
It was more like a
Well,
misfire.
not to worry. I came up with the perfect solution. Instead of trying to remind her what she's good at, we'll remind her what she's best at.
We'll
And
remind her
that's
what
being
she's
our friend.
bad at.
We're gonna throw her a Pinkie Pie appreciation party.
That's a wonderful idea. If any pony needs to know how much she's appreciated, it's Pinkie Pie.
I don't know, I feel like there's some other ponies who really need some support these days.
Then I hereby officially declare today Pinkie Pie Appreciation Day.
I feel like Chrysalis is having a really rough time. Maybe go cheer her up. Hey, it's the Teeth Pony. Bacon Mane, also.
Now this,
That's pretty cool.
yeah! If anything can help Pinkie cheer up and make her forget about her ovidophone, this is definitely it.
I want someone to make a giant
Okay,
bouquet cart for me.
Gummy's on it. In fact, there he is now.
Yeah. That's just a really good group photo.
You were supposed to bring Pinkie Pie. What happened?
Applejack, you're talking to a
Is she still coming?
tiny, toothless alligator.
Fluttershy, can you understand what he's saying?
I could, if he was talking.
Let me
He's
try.
very shy.
Mommy, where is Pinkie Pie?
Can you guys just like talk to the cakes? Maybe they have more
Maybe we should just go and get her.
of an idea.
What in tarnation is going on here?
Oh no, she's moving out,
Decor is dreadful.
And all of Pinkie's stuff is gone?
leaving her home behind.
Puzzle.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey. Is she moving in with Maud? The only pony who will accept her
Maud, can I ask you a question?
noisy ways?
Did.
Well, can I ask you a question?
You just did.
Did.
Fine. How about if I ask you a... Wait.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Third time's a charm, Rainbow Dash.
All of your sister's things are gone. Explain.
No, they're not. They're right here.
Nailed it. Except for those.
Have you seen Pinkie Pie?
Now they're up there.
Lots of times. I grew up with her.
What a card.
Okay, let's try this a different way. Why did you pack up all of Pinkie's things?
Where?
Me too.
Nice. How about we ask
Told
her?
me to pack up her room and take everything to the rock farm.
Aw, moving back home.
She wouldn't need them since she's moving to Yakity-Sax.
Oh, moving to Yakity-Sax. There we go, where they'll have to accept her playing, but they'll hate it just as much, I'm guessing.
Misheard you. It almost sounded like you said Pinkie's moved to Yakity-Sax.
Rarity? She did say that.
I mean, she got there pretty fast last time.
Sorry, Applejack. Must have misheard you. It almost sounded like you said she did say that.
God, I don't understand.
Rarity's denial is almost as entertaining as Pinkie Pie's.
I want to go live with the yaks.
She said without the Yakity-phone, her life had no meaning, and at least in Yakity-Sax, she could listen to the masters play.
My
She hoped that
goodness.
would give her some semblance of happiness.
This is ridiculous.
No. That will not do.
I say we go to Yakity-Sax right now and make her come back home.
If she's not, like, pranking them somehow, this is just
But we didn't even get a chance to say goodbye.
insanely over the top.
Well, we may not be able to go to Yakity-Sax and force her to come home, but we could go say goodbye.
But what I'm saying
Happen
is,
to mention how much her friendship means to us and how much we
If
miss
we
her
tie
if she were
her
gone
up-
forever, and then she decided to come back home on her own.
and stuff her back on the train
What are we waiting around here for? Let's get going.
in the baggage compartment where no one will see, and put a noise dampening spell on it, then eventually she might find her way back.
We're almost there.
Yeah, those are some good gates. Can you just land in their airspace like that?
Be around here somewhere.
But where?
I feel like the door's there for a reason.
That? The music of the Yakity-phone.
Are you sure? Because that actually sounds kind of good.
Oh, I'm sure. Come on.
It would be great if their like traditional song was Yakity-Sax. There we go. These guys know how to party. I was about to say single teardrop,
Not what I expected.
but they do everything extremely.
Sorry.
I said I was sorry. Oh, there she is.
Waiter, bring me more.
Give me another.
My pony already had 25 ice cream.
I said give me another.
Are you a male or female, Monsieur?
Sorry.
The voice and the mustache.
Nothing. Maybe we can help with that.
Very fun mix.
Oh, hey. What are you guys doing here?
Just hear us out.
We respect your decision to move to Yakity-Sax.
But we just wanted to remind you how much you mean to us, and how much we'd miss you if you decided to move here
This is like the SpongeBob movie.
Ponyville.
Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought. We're awesome.
She's a goofy goober.
Pinkie, what's wrong?
That's what's wrong. I thought coming here and listening to real Yakity-phone playing would make me happy.
Oh, but it just makes you realize
Feel worse.
She'll never be that good.
Sound like them.
Your Vidophone fan pony watch instrument while Ygritte visit little Yak's
Don't
room.
compare yourself to them.
Can't play it? I might as well do menial chores for those who can.
Also, it's gonna be that her Yovitophone was
Pinkie
untuned.
Pie is obviously still miserable.
Oh, I can't bear to see her like this.
Indeed. But what else can we do?
Yeah, we've tried everything.
I love you, Yovitophone.
Look!
You and me.
Whoops! Sorry. I forgot what an awful Yovitophoner I am.
Playing it makes you so happy.
Yeah, you just play
Sure
it
does.
in a secluded area
Then you should never stop.
with noise proofing.
We all. Absolutely.
But you were the ones who told me to stop because I wasn't good.
And we were wrong.
Playing makes you happy.
Well, I mean,
As long as it makes you happy, it doesn't matter how good you are.
yeah, that's a good lesson.
There and show these yaks how it's done.
Just play it.
I don't know if you've noticed, but the audience are all yaks, and they kind of have issues with things that aren't perfect, like my playing.
Well, they'll get over it.
You get up on that stage and play. If these yaks don't like it, they'll have to answer to us.
Then screw them.
Well, okay, if you all say so.
I feel like the solution was always just, hey, play it not where it's gonna ruin everyone else's lives.
Round of stops for Pinkie Pie.
Do what makes you happy as long as it doesn't
So,
hurt anyone else.
Yaks here from out of town? Okay.
One guy in the back's like, ooh, me.
And a two. And I kind of remember what to do.
Nice. And the yaks love it. Wow. Thunderous applause.
I kind of wasn't expecting this.
That guy before was terrible.
Oh, pony play good set.
You think so? Even though it wasn't perfect?
It's the sound of smashing.
Pony's instrument of happiness. Playing your Vidophone make pony happy. Pony playing is perfect.
Well, if that's the case, let me play
That's
you
a little too easy.
It's called I've Got the Best, Most Supportive Friends a Pony Could Ever Ask For.
I find it hard to believe that yaks are just disagreeable
And a two.
And you know what to do!
on this specific subject. After all we've been through with them. But you know what? It reinforces the moral enough, so you can have this one, writers. But I don't have to like it. Alright, that was a pretty straightforward one in a weirdly over-the-top way, even for Pinkie Pie. But it was still... It kind of flew by. Didn't feel as long as it was. And there were some good fun parts in there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was Season 8, Episode 18, Yakity-Sax, and that was fun and easily digestible and a little absurd, but Pinkie Pie. I wouldn't necessarily call it a highlight of the season, and her reaction was kind of bizarre and did weird things to the pacing overall, but seeing Pink and Mina is usually a treat, and the moral here is a very good one to reinforce. I think it's an idea that's really particularly applicable to the fandom viewers of the show. There are plenty of people here who are dismissed or made fun of for what they watch or what they draw, or general hobbies that aren't considered normal, and especially those who are criticized because they lack experience and compared to other people who do crazy, amazing things. The notion of do what makes you happy is always relevant. So it gets a pass for that, as well as for some of the over-the-top moments being pretty funny. And the thing I was really glad about is that they did not do a rehash of episode 7. They did not wait till the end to confront her, they told her before the halfway point, and the real focus of the episode was on her reaction. And, you know, the takeaway does have some of the same problems as parental guidance, where she was doing things that were harming other people, her friends. And that stuff was never addressed, so there is a nuance to the moral that wasn't really hammered out. But in respect to the lesson, it's a minor qualm. Also, Pinkie whispering sweet nothings into her instrument is beautiful. Alright, we are chugging along Season 8 here, hopefully more good things to come. Until then, thank you all for watching. And remember, should you do what makes you happy? Absolutely.